Since Among Us's rise to popularity, there's been no one more renowned and respected in the game than Disguised Toast.
I'm about to go Giga Brain
wrong?
here, guys.
Wow, good job, Toast. You're so fucking annoying. How do you talk to me in my own lobby?
But what if I told you that I know the secret to Disguised Toast's imposter games? It all comes from his past, back before he even started as a content creator, back in high school when he was a magician.
And I eventually became known as the guy who does magic in my high school. And people will ask to see magic tricks when they see me. And it was essentially, it gave me the taste for performance.
That's right, back in high school, Disguised Toast was known as that kid who did magic tricks. He said it gave him a taste for performance. It also gave him a taste for misdirection, coming up with crazy tricks out of everyday objects. Disguised Toast now uses some of those same principles in Among Us that many magicians use in their magic tricks, and the same ones that he used to use in his own magic tricks. And this video will focus on the art of misdirection. Disguised Toast is one of the OG Among Us players, and one key principle he learned early on is the magic of controlling someone's attention. If you can take their attention away from them, you can get away with things right under their noses. But before we take a look at Disguised Toast, we have to teach you guys misdirection in its own element. We're going to be taking a look at a magic trick that will give us an example of exactly how misdirection works, and you can actually go along with this trick as well at home.
So I need everybody's participation in this. Everybody in the room go like this. Now go with your pinkies up. Now cross one hand over the other, and now lock your hands together and don't let go. Whatever you do, don't let go. Now, wiggle your thumbs. Good, it's easy enough. Wiggle your pinkies. Here's the tricky bit. Wiggle just your right middle finger. Just the right one. It's on the left side. There you go. Now, wiggle your pinkies. Wiggle your thumb. Pinkies one more time. Good. Don't let go. Do not let go. And here's the rub. Here we go. On the count of 3, do this. 1, 2, 3.
Now this is a really funny and interactive trick that introduces us into the psychology behind how magicians create their tricks. The first thing we'll be talking about is the way our brains think. Psychologist Daniel Kahnemen wrote the book Thinking Fast and Slow. In this book, he talks about how our brains have 2 systems, System 1 and System 2. Now System 1 is our fast thinking system. These thoughts are automatic, like breathing, like blinking, but also other things that you can do instantly without even thinking about it. Like if I ask you what 2 plus 2 is, you can immediately tell me the answer is 4. Or like when the magician tells you to wiggle your thumbs and wiggle your pinkies, you can immediately do that without even thinking. Now System 2 is our slow thinking system. These are the thoughts that are deliberate and purposeful. You require some sort of brain energy to think of an answer, make a decision, or do an action. Like when our magician in the clip tells you to wiggle your right middle finger, even though it's not that much, it's just enough to take your attention away, and that's when he makes his secret move. So let's go ahead and look at this again. Now that you guys know, he's gonna make his secret move when he tells you to wiggle your right middle finger.
Here's the tricky bit. Wiggle just your right middle finger. Just the right one. It's on the left side. There you go. Now
when I point it out, you can clearly see that he let go of his hands and completely repositioned them. He does this at the exact moment that he transitions you from System 1 to System 2 thinking. And that's why I love this magic trick. It's so simple and so funny, and you get fooled without even realizing that he did the magic move right in front of your frickin' face. It shows you that people can literally get away with things right in front of your face if your attention is taken away from you. And now that we know about System 1 and System 2 thinking, let's take a look at my step-by-step guide to misdirection. And then we'll look at one of Disguised Toast's Among Us games to see him using these principles in action. So like I said, what we have here is essentially a step-by-step guide of how Disguised Toast tricks his friends in Among Us. Step 1, walk them through System 1 thinking, like wiggling your thumbs or wiggling your pinkies. Step 2, quickly switch them over to System 2 thinking. And step 3, this is when you make your secret move. At that moment that our magician tells us to wiggle our right middle finger, we're so used to doing easy things, like wiggling our thumbs and pinkies, when we have to think about which finger is our right middle finger, that's when the magician makes his secret move, and that's when Disguised Toast will make his secret move later on. Then we have step 4. This isn't something we covered yet, but magicians actually use scripting and time displacement before the reveal. So scripting fills in the blanks and actually mentally influences people. If you go back and watch the clip, after our magician does his secret move, he reminds the audience once again to not let go of their hands, even though he just let go. He's subliminally reinforcing that he never let go. On top of that, by using the scripting, you're actually putting time between your move and your reveal. This is called time displacement. And Disguised Toast has used time displacement in games to drag them out as long as possible just to try to win. Time displacement can actually be pretty important. Finally, step 5. This is actually really important, but good magic usually finishes with an expected surprise. Basically, if you want to be as believable as possible, then you need to have a believable surprise. Especially when we are transitioning to Among Us, you need to actually be able to convince people of your plots. So if you're trying to blame the person who got med scanned, that's never going to work out for you because that's not believable. You have to blame the sus person. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and analyze a game where Disguised Toast pulls off one of these plots.
Black, red, purple, lime, yellow. Black, red, purple, lime, yellow. Brown. Black, red, purple, lime, yellow, 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 brown.
wasn't
Black,
me.
red, purple, lime, yellow, brown.
What?
Okay,
Wait a
black,
second.
red, purple, lime, yellow, brown.
PSYCHOLOGIST, speak.
Well, I didn't want to break his train of thought is all.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me and Yvonne just walked up on a body in the bottom cafeteria.
But the thing is, Sykkuno was up, like you were stuck
What?
at the door. I went back to do the swipe,
Yep.
but then wouldn't the
So
door opened
No, it
by
wasn't
then?
me because the door was closed. And we.
Yeah, but wouldn't the door have been opened by then? By that time, when I walked up, you
What?
just reported the body.
Yeah, the door opened. I reported the body.
But the door takes that long to open?
Yep. Oh, it's because this one you can't open it yourself. You have to wait.
Oh.
They
Yeah.
make you wait.
Anyway,
okay.
bottom of cafeteria.
Huh.
You did it, didn't you?
Black, red.
Yo, Daff, where
Who's-
have you been?
Wait,
Obsessed of you, Sykkuno. I'm obsessed of you.
So the
What-
doors were
What?
closed.
Yvonne, you
Oh,
can
wait,
be sus
wait,
of
hang
me, but that would be the same as being wrong.
What's up, corpse?
Okay, so the kill happened, the door were closed, right? I was on right side, so they could never run out.
A little
I think.
bit.
And then,
Yeah, I
so
was
they
about
would
to
have had to
run.
been like above med bay, like they would have had to done the kill, run up towards left. Then, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
last
I
two
just
people
came
I
and they
saw
told
on
us
the
to
right was Daff and Corpse, and I don't think they left. Daff did oxygen, Corpse
Has
came up
anyone
from bottom
seen
right.
Abe, by the way?
Oh,
I
right,
saw
he's
Abe
also dead.
once in electrical, and then I
Tough.
think he did a task.
Alright,
And
remember,
then
guys,
announced
black, red,
that-
purple.
Albert is clear.
I am?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Black,
Wait,
red, purple,
why?
brown, yellow, red.
I mean, like, I know I am, but why?
Why is
Just
Albert
seen you do tasks properly.
Because I saw him standing at shields for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he knew, but
Okay.
he'd been doing his shit.
what the fuck?
Black, red,
Sykkuno?
purple, brown,
Okay,
yellow, red.
Sykkuno.
Black,
Oh, it's
red,
just a
purple,
misclick.
Purple. What are these
brown, black, red,
colors?
purple, brown,
Why is
yellow,
he
red.
reading out
If you
colors?
keep me alive, I'll tell you.
Black, red, purple, lime, yellow, brown. Black, red, purple, lime, yellow, brown. Now Toast says this a couple times, and this is what introduces our System 1 thinking to the rest of the crewmates. The crew might be wondering, Toast, why are you saying this? But they're not analyzing or thinking too deeply about it. The only information that he really gives them is that he is doing his Toast thing that he normally does, and he'll tell us why next round. It's just basic thinking and the exact kind of introduction that magicians love starting off their tricks with.
Wait.
What the hecky?
I think we know who it is.
Wait, who is it now?
Who do we think it is?
Wait, who
No,
do?
just vote who you think it is.
Like, really?
Okay, so
Sykkuno, did you see what I saw?
I saw what you saw, yeah.
Okay, she was just standing there, menacingly.
Yeah,
It's
but
called
two people
doing a
died.
scan.
Look,
And
like, it was
two
so
people
long.
died while we were gone, so
Yeah.
it's...
Oh wait, 2 people died while we were gone?
Yeah.
Okay,
Didn't
I-
I
So it's
leave you
gotta
with?
be...
wait,
Weren't
you-
you?
black, red, purple, brown, yellow, red.
Black, red, purple. I can't
So
It's not
here's
the
no,
right-
no,
the
no, no,
rainbow
no, no, no.
colors.
Here's the thing,
Okay.
though. Black, red, purple, brown did download. Black, red, purple, brown did upload. Yellow, I always put the last color as the top trash shooter. I was camping trash shoot. Yvonne never came to the bottom. She walked past it with Pokey. Pokey
already
was
did
filling
bottom
up. I was camping bot trash all game. You never came to the bot one.
What?
You
I
had.
did at the very beginning. It was
What's
like
up,
the
Dad?
first
I
task that I
can
did.
vouch for Box and Sykkuno being
Yeah.
with me that entire
It's
round.
We were there the entire
Toasty
time.
Yvonne
Guys,
or
it
Ray,
is not me.
so-
I literally, Iman was doing her thing in admin, and then I went to go do lights. I was the one that did lights, and Toast was with me.
What? I left you with Pokey.
Oh!
She never. Black, red, purple, brown, yellow. I said the color from the beginning. Sykkuno, I said the colors from the beginning for a reason.
I did lights.
Literally everyone that I was counting for through my colors is alive, and the only person who's not still alive and I left with Pokey is the
there's no
line.
good
There's the
line.
yellow.
Wait, no, you Toast or
I was with
Yvonne?
Yvonne the whole first
It's
round.
yellow. I
Toast or
swear.
Ray?
Please vote with me. Crew has to vote together. Crew has to vote together.
Ray.
Crew has to vote together. Vote with me. Vote with me.
What? Wait, guys, I was with Yvonne the whole
Trust the
first round.
color.
It
I've
couldn't have
never done wrong with the color. Black, red, brown, purple, red, yellow.
Just remember that's Toast.
Now during the final meeting, Toast repeats the colors again, but this time he says why he's doing it, and this is where we see our transition from System 1 to System 2 thinking. Black, red, purple, brown, yellow, red are System 1 thinking, but black, red, purple, brown did download. Black, red, purple, brown also did upload. Yellow did the top trash shooter, but yellow never came to the bottom trash shoot. Toast repeats his System 1 thinking, but this time with the added tasks. And this is just a little bit more information, and it's just enough to turn the crew's brain from System 1 to System 2 thinking. And this is where Toast also adds in his secret move by accusing Yvonne. Now a quick little side note, but we also have to mention the last step, expected surprises. Since this is Among Us, and not actually a magic trick, our expected surprise is generally in the same spot as our secret move. If you remember, 3 of the crewmates could actually clear each other for a double kill, but Yvonne was not clear. If Toast accused Sykkuno, for example here, who was vouched for by 2 other crewmates, his trick would never work. He has to accuse a crewmate that is not clear, meaning that it's an expected surprise. As an imposter, Toast is only accusing suspects and not the cleared crew. After this, Toast uses amazing scripting to sell his accusation and also sound like a crewmate. I've been camping bottom trash since the beginning. I've said the colors since the first round, Sykkuno. Crew has to vote together. By adding in this scripting, saying the colors from the beginning, and also putting time between his secret move and the final vote, he's subliminally reinforcing his accusation. Toast said these colors since the beginning of the game, so he must be right? And at the end of the meeting, we can see that most of the crew actually votes with the imposters. And with that, we can see that Toast is a master at performance in Among Us. He is so convincing because he backs himself up with the principles that professional magicians use in their magic tricks. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on why Disguised Toast is a freaking magician. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.
It's so late in the night, my mind is dreaming.